Like, I want to see what the weather's going to be like. Things like this. Not really interested in what went on at the Oscars. If you ask me, that was an intentional fuck up. At the end of the Oscars, they did that shit on purpose to get ratings, because guess what? It worked. We're all talking about it this morning. So I don't even think that merits us bringing up. However, what does merit us bringing up is the way that our news is covered. And then this is another fucking anyway, they put certain reporters out there and they're just like dead to the world. Can you imagine reporting only death, destruction, mayhem all the time? So you put yourself in that world. It's kind of like my analogy, like being in a prison as a prison guard. You make really good money. However, you are exposed to things that you cannot unsee. You're exposed to things that they say that you're not supposed to take these things home with you. However, we all know that you do take your job home with you. You think about these things at night. It's another reason why I encourage people to do what they love to do. Because wouldn't you rather be having dreams, for me, mechanical dreams about how this motorcycle is going to go together, rather than dreams about, people jerking off and throwing their fucking jism at you in prison. And that's specifically the ladies, you know what I mean? That's what they do. And I think that to be exposed to that there's really not enough money on the planet Earth that you could pay me. Period. And it's not that. It's sick shit like that every day. People eating their own shit. The list goes on. I mean, ugh. So I think the same thing has happened to motherfucking Kathy Hernandez on Channel 2 News, that she's dead inside because she's constant. That's all you are. You're surrounded by death, destruction, mayhem. If it bleeds, it leads. So you become this fucking. You're only thing that you're after at that point, ratings. You don't give a fuck about the people that are involved in all of in this stuff. If you're one of the most horrific, if not the most traumatic impacts, you're experiencing one of the most traumatic impacts that a person of their whole life. However, your angle on that is that you just need ratings. Fuck whatever happens to this guy in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or a day, or a year. We're getting the ratings right now, and maybe something else will happen in a year. And guess what? If that does happen, if you get shot or killed or you drowned, then guess what? I'm getting the story. Yeah. I don't know. I think it all comes around full circle. How are you going to feel whenever your Channel 2 News, and whenever something really fucked up happens to you? And Channel 11 shows up and starts pulling at your heartstrings and shit, just like you do other people every single day. I think it has a numbing effect on the soul, on the conscience, on the soul of any person who has to be exposed to all that kind of stuff all the time. Period. And the point that I'm making is the way that some of the news is reported. Like I say, I'm watching this story. They do a few minutes. Okay, in Houston, there's a car crash. One car crashes into another car, right? Then there's an 8-year-old little girl in the back seat, and she made it through the crash. However, the other car, right, that was involved in the crash, shot at the other car and ended up going through the back window and killing this 8-year-old girl, right? Okay, so this is the deal with that whole story. They go to the little girl's school, right? They interviewed other little 8-year-olds that knew her and miss her and say how bright and funny and everything that she was. And then after talking about that, they say any information leading to the capture of the person that shot her, blah, 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 but they never give any fucking information. What color is the car that hit them? Who's the guy that shot? Any fucking kind of clue at all. that you could give us to help look out for this person, it's not even included in the report. So they tell you about a little girl that got into a crash and then got shot and killed after the other person road raged because of the crash. But they don't tell you what the other car was, what the other person looked like, anything about it at all. So that, and someone told me I didn't understand that. I was like, why do they show the guys go in there and rob a convenience store, but they're not showing us that up close picture of their face? You know what I mean? They're just, they show up for like 2 seconds. And then someone explained it to me by saying, hey, they do that because they want you to log on to their website, and that way that they'll get hits on their website as well. So it's not really about catching these guys. It's not really about catching the dude that fucking killed an 8-year-old girl. And it's not really about catching the bank robbers. It's really about getting hits on the fucking Channel 2 website, or the Channel whatever website. You know what I mean? I don't want to call out one specific channel because they all do the same fucking thing. And the show and the radio, the radio station, we do not have a ton of followers. That's why we always ask you all to take a moment and download the Spreaker Podcast app, the best podcasting network on planet Earth, right? Put it in your phone, follow the show, listen to some other podcasting on here. We're not going anywhere. This thing is, like I said, it's the best podcasting network on planet Earth. So check out the Joe Rogan Experience, the Adam Carolla Show, The Nerdist, Ari Shaffir's Skeptic Tank, Hollywood Babylon, and then sometimes like a youngster was like, man, I'll help you get some followers. I was like, oh, that's okay, don't worry about it. I mean, we could get a lot of followers really fast, you know what I'm saying? We can make this show blow up. But however, we're not gonna not unnaturally add to our followers by paying, right? Because this is what they say. I saw on Shark Tank where this company, all they did was like put $500,000 into advertising on Facebook, and no matter what the fucking product is, the cattle will buy it, right? So yeah, we don't believe in operating that way. We believe in word of mouth. You hear me I'm saying? So if you like something you hear on here, tell a friend and ask them to download the Spreaker Podcasting app, because we're not going to go through all of those changes, as Tootie used to say. We're going to go through them changes. I ain't going through all them changes. Rob, your biscuits ain't done, Rob. We're not going to go through all those changes. We would rather have 2 loyal followers than 1,000 that really don't fucking pay attention, and the only reason that they follow the show is because so Facebook told them to. Big time advertising. Fuck that easy way. Easy come, easy go, right? This is your show, period. It's your show, girl. I'm just a squirrel.
Hey, you awake? Yeah. I just want you to know I hate you. So does my dad. That's fine. But guess what? I hate you too. This house sucks ass. The only reason you're living here is because me and my dad decided that your mom was really hot and maybe we should just both bang her. And we'll put up with the retard in the meantime. Who's the retard? You. But you don't say that. Shut up. We got my dad getting crowded. Just shut up. You and your mom are hillbillies. This is a house of learned doctors. You're not a doctor. You're a big, fat, curly-headed fuck. Oh, yeah. I'm a curly-headed fuck, yeah. You better not go to sleep. As soon as your eyes shut, I'm punch you square in the face. I'll hope you stay still when you sleep, and I'll put a rat I'd take a pillowcase, fill it full of bars of soap, and beat the shit out of you. Watch out my fucking house. No way, Kimosabe. This is my house now.
No way, Kimosabe. This is my house now. Do any of you all sell things online in this fucking virtual garage sale or sell it now or whatever the fuck it's called? Because I cannot tell you how frustrated it makes me when people will send me a fucking personal message clearly asking me, okay, let's say, put a motorcycle for sale on this fucking virtual garage sale site, and clearly stated in the description, someone fucking asked me a question that's clearly answered in the description or in the ad. That tells me that people, they look at a picture and then they message me. They don't even if they don't have the time to sit there and read the ad and to comprehend that, then they're what I call shoppers. There are people on there that just start throwing you offers. They're not tangible offers at all. They're called shoppers. There are people that will just glance through there and start asking you questions. They're questions that are clearly answered in the ad. I'm not going to fucking waste my time with those people because, yeah, it's just, it's a waste of time. These are the people that say, yeah, we're going to come buy that right now. And they never show up. You spend the afternoon fucking sitting there waiting, you know, nobody shows up. And you text them back, they don't fucking text you back. Yeah, it can be a little bit frustrating. However, it can also be a little bit profitable. So if you got some stuff laying around the house, you may entertain the idea of selling some stuff online. I can tell you I've had good luck with eBay, but shipping always sucks on eBay. If you don't have like stamps.com or something, if you do your own, you've got your own little shipping department, or you have stamps.com for your home business, then I would encourage you to sell some stuff on eBay, because that's really the major problem that I had were shipping costs. Sometimes it ended up really not cutting into my profit, but taking all the profit away and making it to where I had to pay someone else to sell them something. And there are, unscrupulous people out there in all of the, we all saw Craigslist go really, really far downhill whenever it comes to buying and selling on there. Now you basically have to go to the police station to meet someone to sell your items, and nobody has time for that, guys. If you got to go through all them changes, and just donate that shit to the Goodwill and get a tax write-off for it, right? What? In honor of Mr. Casey Affleck. What? Was that his big brother giving him a hug last night, man? That does my heart good. I like both of those guys. I've always liked Ben and Casey Affleck.
Yeah, I kind of like to think of this Rosencrantz as the only time he's fought in our history.
This is not a great audio nugget.
You like draw this or something?
But have you all ever seen a little program called Chasing Amy?
Well, it means that Holden draws the pictures and pencils, and it'll give it to me to go over and ink it. Next. So basically, you just trace. It's not tracing, alright? I have depth and shading to give the image more definition. Only then does the drawing truly take shape. No. You go over what he draws with a pen, alright? That's tracing. Not really. Next. Let me ask you something. Somebody draws something and they draw the exact same thing, like right on top of it, without going outside the original designated art. What do you call it? I don't know, man. Tracing? You want your book signed or what? Hey! I'll test you with him just because you got a problem with your station in life. Oh, I'm secure with what I do. Then just say it. You're a tracer. How should I sign this? I don't want you to sign it, man. All you gotta draw is one man going to sign it. I'm just a tracer. Tell me, shaver. What do I sign it next? You don't see you fucking tracer! Take a